Are you proud of your human achievements? Are you secure and confident that over the years you have treated God's earth and all of God's natural creations with the justice and fairness of a responsible shepherd? And what about your human activities? Are they holy and up to God's impeccable, perfect standards? It's time to face the truth. Humans have condemned the entire natural world and all of God's creations through forcing their own unnatural human purpose and self-serving human laws onto the natural world and all of God's natural life kingdoms. So do not be proud that humans have conquered, caged, incarcerated, enslaved, and dominated all of God's creations, that have done no personal injustice, inequity, harm, or wrong to you. And do not be confident that your human actions are upright and worthy of praise. Do you even know what you sound like when you try to defend and justify cruelty and the profit and gain from the slaughter and suffering of God's creations? Do you even know what you look like when you engage in these activities? Have you not listened when God told you in Proverbs 16:8, "It is better to labor in righteousness than to gain great revenues from injustice"? Did you not hear when God told you in Isaiah 57:12, "I will declare you and your deeds righteous by the righteous things that you do, and not by the things that profit you"? Psalm 119:36 tells you, "Incline your heart to obey the laws of God, and do not pursue selfish gain." Psalm 10:3 confirms to you, "For the wicked boasts of the desires of his soul, and the one who is greedy for gain renounces the Lord." Philippians 2:3-11, "Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interest, but also to the interests of others, and that means all others in natural creation, for this is how you do good." James 3:16, "Where selfish ambition exists, there will be disorder and every vile practice." John 7:18, "He who speaks and acts from his own self-serving point of view seeks his own glory, but he who seeks the glory of God is true to God, and no unrighteousness is in him." Titus 2:7-8, "Be respectful to all of God's creations, show integrity and dignity." Ezekiel 16:47, "Men have followed their ancestors' ways, and men have copied their ancestors' detestable practices and abominations for far too long, and now man's ways have become even more depraved and corrupt than the ways of their ancestors." Ezekiel 45:9, "Give up your violence and oppression." Because of the insatiable self-interest of men, they have placed their minds in states of self-denial, so they do not see that their deadly, destructive, and devastating human activities are destroying God's natural world. Human beings are masters of their own lies, deceptions, and delusions, so they are also masters of their own destruction. Because human beings are so self-focused, they are also experts and masters in lack, for they lack moderation and restraint in everything that they do and pursue. Do not continue your destruction of the world and God's creations. Restore, reseed, and liberate all that God creates from your own destructive human hands. Only you can prevent extinction. Only you can end your devastating human ways.